because I think women have the most rights in this country, but again,
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم خلف الزهراني.
معكم عبدالله الغامدي.
اليوم عبدالله دق علي لأنك أنا بصور شيء في الجامعة، فأترك المجال له هو يشرح لكم الفكرة.
طبعا قبل كل حاجة هي تجربة اجتماعية، الفكرة هي عبارة عن تجربة اجتماعية القصد فيها معرفة ثقافة الامريكان وبعض الأسئلة بخصوص السعودية والهاشتاج الأخير بخصوص مسلم بعد، وإن شاء الله انكم تستمتعوا.
Be honest.
I have a really close friend who's her dad's Saudi Arabian, so that's the first thing I think of when you say that. But yeah, I know it comes with like a whole slew of connotations with it that a lot of people tend to see as negative. People have a negative view on Middle Eastern foreign affairs at this current time, I think. Just like the post 9/11 world that we live in, I think.
when I hear that, I just think I'm not going to go there because I know there's so much controversy and I'm not very educated on it, so I just kind of avoid the topic.
Oil.
Saudi Arabia. I'd probably say rich land or maybe poverty a little bit.
That's what came in my mind.
Same. Or I have to say the recent events that took place on the airline when the young man was speaking a certain language. I don't know exactly what it was, Arabic, I believe, and they told him that he had to leave the flight. So that's what popped in my head as soon as you said that. So it's kind of like the recent events that's been taking place where discrimination that's going on, things like that. Really.
Saudi Arabia. Muslim country.
Audi. Audi in Saudi.
Audi in Saudi.
They drive nice cars.
Oh,
Audi. Audi.
Oh, Audi.
Oil, I guess.
The second question, does it snow in Saudi Arabia? Do you think guys do it snow over there?
No? I don't know.
I don't think it does.
I don't think so. No?
It's a desert, right?
Huh?
It's a desert, so it's not gonna be snow over there.
That's what I picture, but
Yeah,
I
this is
could
what
be
I
very wrong.
No, actually it's wrong.
Okay.
Because there's a certain place in Saudi Arabia in the north. It's like here in America, like people from the south, like from Texas, New
Yeah.
Mexico, and Florida, they don't have any snow. But in Saudi Arabia, we have the same thing. People from the north have snow. People from the south they don't have it.
You know what? Possibly. Do you have mountains in Saudi Arabia?
Yes, of course.
Yes, there's snow in Saudi Arabia.
No, actually, it's not. I'm living in the south of Saudi Arabia, but it doesn't snow over there.
Okay.
But in a certain part of the north,
Yeah.
there does snow.
Yeah.
So it's like here in America,
Yeah.
like people from the Texas, Florida, or New Mexico, they don't have snow.
Yeah.
But in the top of America, it really,
Yeah.
it really does. You think that's really snow?
I'm not sure. I have no idea, to be honest.
Yeah, me, I have no.
I feel like it's hot, but I don't know. I could be very wrong. Never been there.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I
It's a
have
desert,
no.
right?
Yeah. I don't know. Is
Yeah.
it?
No, actually, it's snow.
It's
I
not.
didn't- I
A
didn't
certain
know
part of the north, there's
How big is Saudi Arabia?
It's real big. It's like a.
If you can compare it to a state in America or combined.
Can you
states.
locate it from the map? If I give you a map right now,
Yeah,
can you
definitely.
locate Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
So can you tell me right now? I can figure out.
I can't tell you what it's next to, but if you gave me a map without all the names on it, I could point it.
Yeah, what next to what?
Is it in the West?
Uh huh.
West Africa?
West Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I literally.
But
that's-
there is a sea between of them. There is a Red Sea between Africa and Saudi Arabia. All right.
No.
No, it's a desert.
What?
No, I've been to Saudi Arabia, so no.
No, come on. Actually, it's true.
Is it?
People from the
Low
north.
part.
It is snowing right now. Actually, if you
Really?
just Google and then see the weather, it's just snowing right now. Okay, third question: the transportation in Saudi Arabia. What do you think about transportation in Saudi Arabia? Do you think we still use a camel?
No, there's
Horses.
definitely like a full range of sophisticated to non-sophisticated forms of travel.
I always
Sure of
picture
that.
like the videos of like on Facebook, the cars just like no traffic laws, just darting in and out of each other. Like, have you ever seen those
No, I
videos?
haven't.
It's amazing people don't get in accidents, and it makes me really sad about how stupid people are here that we have to have all these traffic laws.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that it's not that much unlike here in Saudi Arabia in regards to transportation because you have metropolitan areas. So I'm assuming that there's some type of public transportation. And given that my first thought is oil, I'm thinking like big cars.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Transportation?
Uh huh.
Like public transportation or private?
Either.
I think I haven't seen any public transportation, but I've been on camel rides, but
Do you think we are still using camel?
no,
of course
there's
not,
nice
dude.
cars.
Yeah.
Do you think we use a system bus and train?
Of course. Yeah, there are there,
All right.
but
Gosh, I mean, I know like a lot of people have worries about like people who are of Muslim origin coming to America. They worry about it because they think of like terrorist attacks associated with those individuals. But from my knowledge, from my research, most of the terrorist attacks that we've had here on our soil hasn't been from foreign-born Muslims, whether they've been from Muslims or non-Muslims. They've been from people born here in America and not from people abroad. So I think the immigration ban just plays, it's something to relieve people's fears, whether those fears are justified or not. In my opinion, I think they're not. But I think that what would America not go to try to save themselves from 9/11 happening again? So yeah, I think those fears are like really present in people's minds, and as long as they are, we're gonna get ignorant bans like that. I would call them ignorant. I know a lot of people wouldn't, but that is the personal view that I hold.
Oh, so what?
I've actually thought about this a lot, but I can't, for some reason, settle on an opinion. But I think that the phrase that you build fences to protect the people you love, not specifically to keep people out, is kind of valid here. I think it's definitely important that they do something, but I just don't know that that's what needs to be done. It's a little drastic.
Scary. It's very scary to me.
I just want to hear your opinions.
I'd personally say that I think that's. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit. I think people should be able to be who they are and not have to be banned because of what they believe in or who they want to be. We live in a free country, so if you're gonna call this a free country, you can't ban a certain class because of past events. I don't think that's fair.
Or now, off of one person.
Yeah.
Like you can't base a whole religion or ethnicity off of an event of one or a few people.
I do think there has to be like certain restrictions, but you can't ban all of Muslims because of something that happened. You gotta you can be cautious, but you can't ban them. That's
I have to say the same, man. It's just ridiculous. You know, America's supposed to be the land of the free. Most times that isn't the case, in my opinion. So I think it's just ridiculous. You know, obviously there's restrictions with everything. You know what I mean? But everyone should have the opportunity to come here and live free. So.
All right.
Muslim ban, just on Twitter, or the government just did it?
Either way.
But yeah, I think it's bullshit. It doesn't make any sense to ban a whole religion based on whatever has happened in the past. So yeah, that's my opinion.
What about you?
Obviously, as a Muslim, we have to say it's ridiculous. But at the same time, we kind of have to have an understanding what these people are fed or these information. So like, it's not the people's fault that they have to agree with it, but the government can do whatever they want. And then like you saw what happened, the people finally stood up, and they're not gonna be able to do such a thing. Like there's rules and regulations. The president cannot do anything by himself. There's a judicial system, there's the branches of the government, so it's all for his benefit, or he just wants to scare people, but it's nothing. It's ridiculous.
The percentage of women in Saudi Arabia Parliament is more than the percentage of women in the U.S. Congress.
I know. I think you might be right. I think you
have
really
no
might be
idea.
right. There's a very low.
There's no idea. There's true or false?
I think
I would
think
guess
it's true.
false because I think women have the most rights in this country, but again,
I think for the reason that you're posing the question to us, it's probably false, or you wouldn't be asking.
All right, so it's true. We have like 30 women working in the Saudi Parliament since King Abdullah. I don't know if you guys know about King Abdullah. And now I think in the Congress there is only like I didn't count them, but I guess it's like around 10 women working in the Congress.
Sure.
It's true. Here's the question: it's true or false? The percentage of women in the Saudi Arabia Parliament is more than the percentage of women in the U.S. Congress.
True. True. True.
It's true. Do you think it's true or false?
It's most likely, I'd probably say yes. It's true. It's true.
There's women in Congress.
So yes, it's true. All right, thank you guys. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو هنا وتقابلنا مع أشخاص. وش رأيك عبد الله؟
طبعا زي ما شفتوا في المقابلات، اغلب المقابلات كان مع الاسف الشديد ما في عدم مصداقيه، كون ان الشكل عربي وعارفين اني انا مسلم. هذا شيء اكيد واضح. فلذلك زي ما تلاحظون من الاجابات كانت الاجابات شويه فيها تحفظات. فان شاء الله نوعدكم بقادم افضل واجمل واكثر تخصيص، سواء في نوعيه الاسئله او في المعلومات اللي راح نقدمها لكم باذن واحد الاحد.
ايضا اذا عندك شيء اقتراح ولا شيء تبغى نسويه احنا في امريكا او في الجامعه او شيء، اكتبه تحت في الكومنت وان شاء الله ما نقصر معاك. شكرا مشاهد.
So guys,
peace.
want to comment? Don't forget.
Like.
Peace and love.